Hello everyone and welcome to Back to Sapiens. I got a lot of useful tips from you guys and I do appreciate those, so keep them coming if you have some suggestions of things that we can do for our town. So I'm open for some suggestions. So one suggestion was to plant a couple of fruit trees, because fruit trees has the benefit compared to like a pine tree that they can both provide fruit and also branches. Meanwhile, one of the pine trees might be something you chop down more for getting some logs, so we're gonna need like a combination of both, but fruit trees would be awesome, so that's gonna be something we'll look into. And I wonder if this house might be a little bit of an insane size to begin with. But let's look and see what we have. So we need a lot of branches for this. And we're gonna try to study a couple of things, because we can chop down some logs nowadays. We should be able to do so, I think. Let's see. Not enough light. Add torches. Or wait until the day. Okay, so we're gonna wait until the day for that. And also the sound that happens during night is similar to The Sims. When everyone is asleep, the game goes into ultra speed mode to make you reach the next day, which I think is really awesome, well made. So let's see down here. Should we do this? I've assigned quite a lot of tasks around pretty much everywhere, and perhaps we should, I'm not sure if we should do that. Might be a bad idea. But we are gonna need to chop down some trees very soon. So there you had the sound. He just went to bed and the next day is upon us. So that's awesome. And by the way guys, this might be the last video in a while until there will be another video, because I'm moving very soon and I'm gonna go to a university, and it's gonna be a university that is focusing on game development, in game design and scripting. So that's something I'm gonna be starting at the end of August. So I might be absent for a while after this video, but I will be back soon after that. So let's see what kind of tools we can make. Can't craft butcher alpacas continuously, need alpaca carcass. Yes, and I think we can add a few more crafting spots, so let's do that. So if we go to the crafting area, we can add a few, maybe next to the hut over here. That can be a nice little spot. And perhaps we can have a few spots over here. However, that is further away from the stockpile, so maybe we want to have it fairly close to this. And let's also maybe cancel planting these and move them maybe a little bit outside the village. Even though I love to decorate with trees, I think it's really beautiful to have around. But let's prepare like a little tree farm with some apple trees. So we're gonna need apple and digging tool to do these, and let's have like a farm of those maybe behind our big house over here. And hopefully that's gonna provide quite a bit of apples in the long run. Something like that. Maybe it's overkill, who knows. I haven't really done so before, so let's give that a try. And pine trees we have put out over here, but we also have more kinds of trees. I think we also have birch trees around. And maybe when I grow some flax as well, could be good. And those I'm gonna put right next to this building at the side. We're gonna need those for making a little bit more advanced tools, which you do over here. I did try another game just to experiment a bit, because you use flax twine, used for advanced tool making and weaving. So we use that for making some more advanced tools. When we go down to these, eventually we had a breakthrough in that. And let's make some flint tools. I'm gonna make 4 of flint pickaxe heads. And I'm gonna do the same kind of every tool we are gonna need in flint, that is. So these we can use for hunting some animals. And later on make some better stone spears as well. And these are used for chop wood and dig the ground. And here you can see the multiplier, that's really useful. Durability 2 times. Oh wow, that's 1 time. So this will hold twice the amount of time, and it will also be more efficient at working with. And how is it with bone? So bone and flint is essentially kind of the same thing, it seems. So these we use for butchering and crafting with wood. So let's see, did we get some logs? We did, okay. So we have to study that already, maybe it seems so. Or we just have to wait until they have stored it. So I guess we will wait. So sometimes it seems like it's kind of a good idea to go through your things and see, have I gotten something we haven't studied yet? And study those things. Like we did with those bones, so we can make some bone tools. Really useful. And here we have some alpaca meat that I think is actually cooked. And I feel like they should be pretty fine being outside. Rots in a few days outside. I mean, it's really cold, it snows, so it probably would last longer outside in the snow compared to inside of here, right? Even if the building was done. Well, let's see, we have a little bit of too many tasks at the moment. So I think we're gonna cancel a few. Okay, this seems to pick in all the branches. We just have to wait a bit. I might cancel. Okay, we have to loot a lot of things basically. A breakthrough is nearly complete. Very nice. What are we gonna learn with this one? Is that a stone spear kinda? Looks like there's like a flint head and potentially a bit of fiber flax over there. So that's gonna be interesting to see what we get with this one. Oh yeah, that's a stone spear. A sharpened rock can be used with more force when attached to a wooden handle. The tribe can now craft better tools and more formidable weapons. We can do a stone hatchet, we can do balafon, no idea what that is. That like a raft? I don't know. Which is maybe a shield? I have no idea. Or maybe carry things with it. Then we have stone spear, pickaxe, flint spear, bone spear, flint pickaxe, and flint hatchets. So we're gonna be able to have some better tools. That's awesome. So a tip that was shown on my comments was if you go to resources and you go to, for example, let's say we go to logs, you can decide where logs are allowed to be used. So we can do allowed to be used in the kiln, do allowed it to be used in the campfire and so on. And maybe we should allow it in the campfire, but I'm thinking that when I have enough logs, maybe it's better to not put all the branches in there, because branches at the moment we use a lot for building. We will be using logs for building too also, but logs burns for a longer time, so could be worth looking into. Okay, so we need someone to do some tool assembly, and I think we're gonna need some more people. We only have 11 in this tribe, and I think if they have too many tasks, it seems to be a limit about 6 tasks, 6 roles per person. And they can get stressed out from working too much. And you can also see that childs aren't able to do a few tasks. Children can do some of these tasks. Which is kind of interesting, because I'm pretty sure I had a child that did do investigation. But inside here we're gonna make sure we have at least one person doing everything. So we have one doing basic cooking, for example. Now we have 2, and then we have 1 for tool assembly and so on. So if we're gonna do these tools, we also have some bone flute, that's pretty cool. But let's go to like a flint hatchet. So to do this one we need some axe head, flint axe head. So we kind of reusing this one in this one. And then we need branches and flax twine. And we can see the speed is 2.4 and durability 2. So it's the same durability, but the speed is quite increased. It's almost double. It is even double. Okay, so that's really powerful. And we definitely want to do these. So let's make 4 of those hatchets. But we do need more branches. So I feel like we often need more branches. That seems to be a common thing for me. And let's see, we have some mud bricks that we made, and we can investigate these to learn more things about them. And let's see, these logs are still over here. I wonder if I can cancel that and then we investigate it. There we go. So we definitely want to get some more knowledge and improve our tribe that way. But branches feels like a thing you really have to fight for to get enough of for now. But we had a few of them lying around here, so we still have quite a few to pick up. And maybe you can prioritize to loot them. Ah, we need more storage areas. Because every storage area, they can only hold one type of storage. So this one, for example, this one can only have soil for now. So we need to make some more. So So we go to build and then we go to crafting a storage, or we can select a storage area and just click B, and then we will do kind of the same thing. So if it would be a crafting zone, we can do the same thing with that. So we're doing some new ones. And I know this does not look very great at the moment, but this is kind of the way we're gonna go for now. We're definitely gonna make it better as we get more houses and so on. But this is what we're doing for now. So now we should be able to store a lot more things in there, so that should be good, hopefully. Everyone is just running out to collect things. We'll go run my people, get some branches, maybe we can get some more even. Yeah, we definitely want to get some more seeds so we can keep planting. So we can see that we do have some birch trees. And we need those seeds to get more trees. So let's make a few of those birch trees, a little farm for them as well. So maybe pine trees over there, and then we have a few birch trees over here. Like so. So hopefully eventually we have a nice massive forest. That would be awesome. And let's take this one and prioritize to go and investigate that, because we definitely want to progress with that. And I think we had a stone spear, didn't we? Yeah. So with that stone spear, if we find some medium size of the game, we could investigate that with the spear. Like put it into the animal, I guess. And that way we could start doing some hunting, so we can investigate that. We can investigate you and learn more about you with a spear. So that's gonna be super useful. And let's see, more branches, we need that. I wonder how many branches you get per tree. Hopefully it's more than one. It looks like there's a few of them at least. So down here we can see at least 2 of them over there, 2 on that one and 2 on that one. And maybe like a pine tree or a birch tree give more pines than an apple tree do. I think that would make quite a bit of sense at least, if it worked that way. So, let's also make some flint pickaxes. We're gonna make 4 of those, so we can use it for mining rock and also dig more easily. So that is good digging speed. Mining speed is kind of good, pretty good. But digging is super good. And durability is pretty good as well. And what I find, for me at least, it feels like I need quite a few of these as well to be able to craft everything, because it kind of seems you can only have one kind of order in each and every one. So it seems I have to add, for example, when we're gonna make some flint pickaxes, we're gonna make the basic thing first to get there, and that means we have to have an open slot like this one. So because this one needs the flint pickaxe head, we need to make these. And we're gonna need to probably mine some rocks if we have some around, or we can maybe mine the mountain. I'm not sure if that gives any. But these ones, if I remember, they should give some. Here's some limestone. That's a limestone boulder. I guess there might be different ones, and we can also investigate this one. So we definitely want to do that. Oh wow, look at the amount of branches, that give a lot of branches. So it do seem like a birch tree give a lot more branches compared to an apple tree, and like I said, that makes a lot of sense. So, because if that wasn't the case, you would only be planting fruit trees. They would be too overpowered. And we're gonna make sure you also keep a close eye at the top right. Whenever there's like a visitor tribe coming by, you gotta make sure you watch that so you don't miss the possibility of having some people join you. You could go without having anyone join you, but your tribe gonna expand slower then, because you will have to get babies and will come kids and so on. I haven't found any way when you're accepting people though that tells you really anything about them. It's just join or not join and then find out how they are, I guess. And I guess that makes sense because you don't know them until you know them, right? So we want to make a bone flute, because with bone flute we can play instruments. And we also want to make... Can we do that yet? I know there's a drum you can do. This one, I think it is. So with those you can play instruments, and that's gonna make your people happier to get some nice enjoyment. But yeah, we need a lot of branches for this. These are put here, so some stuff is gonna get built pretty soon. And let's make sure we go into roles. Let's see how many thatch builders we have. We have 4 of them, so I feel like that's a good amount. We don't really need more than that, I think. And we may also need to craft another thing, because when you make these, you also need a knapping tool. That's like the rock that you're hitting the flint with to shape the rock, the flint in this case. So we need to make sure we also have a lot of rocks, and it seems you get 2 every time you craft this. So if you do 8, we're gonna get 16, but we're probably gonna need quite a few of those, so I think 16 is not an insane amount when they're crafted. Okay, nice. So he's investigated the mud brick, and as you can see, it looks like he's making a wall. So that is probably going to give us some new walls to build. That's going to be awesome and useful, hopefully. Instead of living in our little thatch houses. Might look cozy and beautiful, but there are better ones. Something I do wonder, I'm kind of hoping that in the future in the game that you can put these on like an auto-harvest thing, so whenever they are ready you can harvest them again. Similar to the game Stone Hearth with the auto harvest mod, where you can set like auto harvest this whenever it's ready to be harvested. I feel like that would be awesome, because it might get a little bit too much micromanagement in kind of late game. Like imagine you have like 100 people or so, and you have to go through every single bush and every single tree and every single stone. There might already be something super useful in there. But that's what I'm thinking about. One way would be to, when you're gonna harvest them, you would click this one and select the entire area. You see the raspberry bushes, and then select harvest. So that's one way. But how to harvest would be really useful. Okay, so let's see how they're doing out here. Looks like we got... Ah, there's a stone hand axe out there, okay. We need a stone pickaxe to research that. Or a flint pickaxe. I think that should be kind of the same. But I guess we can queue up to do a stone one as well. What I wish for the game is that it would show how many resources I have here. It says it requires this, right? But it does not show how many you have. So I think it would be really useful if you can see how many you have, if you have everything available for it. I think that would be awesome. Okay, so now we have a split a log. And then I want us to build a split log wall. Can we do that yet? Oh, it does not seem like we can at the moment. Another thing I discovered was that this little piece here, the thatch roof wall, it fits very well in the back here. And I'm not sure if it's gonna help with keeping it a little bit warmer inside. But I think it certainly looks a little bit more like a home when you're covered up with a wall like that. Discovered mud brick building. Nice. He's already busy running away again. Kiki, he's super busy. And yeah, I was gonna name a person today, by the way. So if any of you guys want to name in game, do let me know. And I will gladly name someone. So I'm gonna name one, and I think this is gonna be a girl. So let's see, I think this might be a girl. Ah, no, that's not a girl. So let's go to Tribe, Sapiens, Lalin. So we're gonna name her. Alice, welcome downtown. Hope you can have an amazing time here. Okay, so storage is getting really big, and here we have some... Is that normal logs? No, that's split logs. Okay, let's investigate those as well. So I think once we have investigated this one, maybe then we can do the split log wall. The tribe has discovered that by scrapping layers away from branches and logs, many useful tools and building materials can be made. So we can do split logs and log drum. Ah, and now we also unlocked mud brick building. Dried clay, when mixed with a binder, like hay or sand, can produce a hard and durable material. The tribe discovered it can be suitable for building structures. Ah, that gave us a kiln as well. Never seen that building. That's cool. Very nice. Not sure if we should get started with that directly, but that's really cool. I'm just really wanting to finish this building. And maybe I will make it... Let's make it smaller, guys. Let's do that. So, yes, we're gonna remove that. We're gonna go a little bit more realistic to begin with. Let's remove that. And we're gonna close it with a 2x2 instead. So let's go down and let's go to building, and we're gonna keep doing thatch for our first one. So attach that, and then we're gonna be changing the roof a bit, of course, to work with what we're doing here. So we're gonna remove that one, and also we don't have to remove that actually. It really depends on what kind of roof we're gonna make, but I think I'm gonna remove that. And instead we're gonna have these kind of corners, in each corner one of those. So that's gonna be all great. And let's see, by the way, how we're doing with like food and so on. So we go to stats. I have added a few things. Okay, 83.6% happiness, and we do have food, that's good. 11 sapiens loyalty is pretty high still. Number of births in the previous day, 0. We haven't had any births in a while. Who's the oldest? Nisilo. What, 53 years old, and that's quite old for a prehistoric tribe, I think. And considering how much we're running outside of our town, maybe we should do a path that reaches all the way from over here to over there. Seems I have to do it step by step, but I gotta say the path system in this game seems to be working pretty good. It attaches to a nearby thing, so if you do it like that, at least we can get to these stones a little bit easier. And is this flint maybe? A boulder, okay. Interesting. So that could be flint. It's a little bit different colored compared to the limestone. And to be able to do this, we do need to have quite a bit of soil. I don't think we have enough. I have like 8 of those over there. So probably gonna need more, and to get more we need to do a bit of digging. So let's maybe dig away from up here. So if we select that, do this, and decrease that size to 10 meters maybe. And let's select that, and then we're gonna dig it. So that way we can get a little bit of soil from it. And I have to say also, it's really fun with the decorate thing. I was playing around with it before. Like, you can make it look kind of interesting, so we can like add a little vase, let's say like outside the building over here. Then we can add like some branches or something. Burnt branches, decorative branches. So we can add one of like these, and I wonder, how can we rotate them? You can even lay it down on the ground. That's really cool. In shift you can move it up and down. So you could actually do your own designs on your buildings this way. So I just felt like that's kind of fun. Maybe a branch next to the building or two look like they're storing that. So I'm wasting branches on that. And who knows, maybe we put an... could put a log maybe. Or a large rock perhaps. And maybe a little apple. And the cool thing, as you can see, we can put them here, so we can like put it so it looks like it's stored with apples. Maybe 2 of them outside. Just like decorative purposes to make it look kind of cozy and nice. And there are probably quite a lot of things in here to do later on. And you can use like bones, for example. You can have bones sitting around places. Maybe over the doors and so on, and we can rotate them like we showed before. So we can kind of make our own little thing. We can make it look like a stair, like a ladder or something like that. Or we can put it on that one like so. But I'm gonna leave it as that, like that. I don't want to spend too many things. It looks like we are maybe entering spring again. I think so. The trees are looking green again. I'm not sure how long the respawn time is for branches and so on. But this is looking kind of nice. So I want to make sure we have enough people that can help with digging. So we go to tribes and roles, and then we go to, I think it's called digging. Let's see, there we have it. Let's assign 2 more people to do that. Ah, no one is doing woodwork. Okay, let's get one. Okay, that seemed pretty good. And hopefully we get the basic hunting going soon. So here we have melon, hopefully gonna make a nice little breakthrough soon, I hope so. So let's add the last little pieces to our building. So we can go to that one. One way that we could have done this would have been to still do this, but then take like that little piece. But it really depends on how we want to make the house look. But just for fun, let's maybe do it this way. Let's be a little bit different today. So if we go and to this one, I think that we can use that. Potentially, let's see what other pieces we got. And we can even do something like that. It really depends on how we want to do it, but I'm thinking that we could try. How do these look? Okay, so maybe if we do 2 like that, I wonder if we can squeeze one in here. It's gonna be kind of open like that. But you know, we can do it for fun. And I think we can maybe make this go down. Move up or down, shift. Ah, okay. So that's just for my camera. I thought it was the item. If it were the thing that I'm controlling here, that would have been better. Place and refine. Okay, let's try that. So control and place. Ah! Ooh, look at that, guys. Wow. That means we can make something super custom. That is powerful. So if we add this one here, right? Just one experiment, really. Let's move this one up a bit. So we just keep it a little bit open at the very top, so kind of like smoke can go out and so on. And then we just accept it with E. I'm not sure if it came in the spot that I put it. Okay, we will see, I guess. We're gonna wait and see. Tribe has discovered wood building. Learned wood building. Nice. So that means we should be able to add those things, yes. So we have a split log wall. That's what they want us to build. And then we have staircases, so that means we can actually make a second floor. Really, really cool. A split log... Oh, a log bench, I like. Oh, nice. I wonder if they will actually sit there. Let's give that a try. But the thing they want us to do in the tutorial is to do a split log wall. I guess we do one. I suppose. That's because they're asking us. But it could be also a start of a building. So let's maybe put it in a place that we may think we can do a building. So move here. Let's do like 2 pieces like so. However, I see that this one seems to have like more of an inside and outside, so we're gonna redo them again. Ensure the inside is on the inside, not the opposite way. So let's see, rotate this around. We can even lay it on the ground like that. That's really cool. We can kind of make floor with it, really. That's really powerful. And let's rotate this around. Okay, this one, what? What direction am I even using? Is that the same thing even? Split log wall. Let's rotate it around. Like so. And then attach it over there. Let's go like that. So with this one we need to have logs and split logs. Which means we have to chop down some trees. So since we don't have that many trees, we can chop this one down, but... oh yeah, let's do that. And let's get some pine cones. We can plant some new trees. And let's see, yeah, apples. Let's get some apples. Wood building. By splitting logs with simple tools, your tribe has found a new building material. Structures built with wood are stronger and more resistant to weather. Very nice. Okay, there we go. What's this? Ah, is that pumpkins? Oh, nice. I didn't know we had those. That's cool. So let's grab some pumpkins. Awesome. So as you can see, we have a lot of tasks to be done around town. That's gonna occupy people for a while. But I'm gonna leave it here for today, guys. So until next time that I will be back, I'm looking forward to be recording and adding more videos very, very soon. But like I said, since I'm going to university soon into game development, I may be away for potentially a couple of weeks. We will see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching today, guys. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like on the video. That makes me super happy. And why not leave a comment with the name of a person you would like to name in our game, so we can have you living in that tribe as well. But again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time, and see you guys next time. Have a good one and take care, everyone.